Briefly, the live is going to start.
Can kindly help take pictures of this presentation, like 2 or 3 pictures?
It's live now.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'd like to welcome each and every one of you for a presentation by Dr. Mina Ogbanga from Nigeria, who is one of our participants in the Pop African Festival, and would like to share with us some of the activities that she was able to do and the range of impact that she was able to cause during the period that the activities were conducted. Over now, I would like to yield the floor to Dr. Mina to make a presentation. Welcome.
Okay, hi everybody. I feel completely glad to be here today and then to share this presentation. I'm very glad to have POP give me the opportunity, and I thank all the team members who are part of this initiative. We want to just share what key activities took place as part of the POP activity period, and we hope you will be able to have a productive session and then come up with any relevant questions for us to work and talk about. So this is the Sdgs Club initiative, which is Club 17 Africa. For us at the SDG, at the Center for Development Support Initiative, we believe in institutionalizing the processes of intervention. So the SDG clubs are a key drivers of youth participation in SDGs, in environmental sustainability. What's our key vision? Our key vision for us is to institute the culture of sustainable community development ownership to all children in Africa. And that is Africa now. It goes beyond Africa because a lot of people across the world are, franchising the process and the project, and are implementing it in different countries. And POP gave us an opportunity to just scale up our activities under the period under review. So that is our vision. Then we also have a very strong mission guiding our activity to ignite the spirit of volunteerism and ownership of social development, which aims to empower the African child with the capacity to understand and relate to sustainable development goals, to everyday life. So one of the things we wanted to achieve is to make sure that even while addressing core issues, is it climate change, is it peace building,
Hello. Hello.
As part of our activities. And then we also have, following our mission, we also have, the key, yes, after the mission, because we had elaborated on the mission. Hello, are you there? Good. So
yes.
After the mission, one of the key things we did was to, celebrate the World Environment Day. And this was a key focus of our activities during the POP activity week. As part of the World Environment Day celebration, you see our climate change clubs, they carried out, various activities, but strategically, they carried out tree planting and waste management activities in 14 locations. These 14 locations included 9 schools, which carried out tree planting, and 5 schools, which carried out waste management and environmental sanitation. So that is exactly what happened for those specific 14 locations, and that was a strong activity for the World Environment Day celebration. So having concluded that celebration, we wanted to give, just throw a bit more light on the overview of the statistics, that was prevalent at that period. We recognized that 700 club members participated across all the 14 centers. We had 700 club members, and this took place between June 3rd and June 8th. And then 9 schools, 9 centers planted trees, and then 4 did a very strategic cleanup, and 1 had an amazing environmental outreach. So these 14 locations, who did this, they were all focused on climate education, and 50 youths carried out this activity per location. So out of these 50 youths, 60% were female, and then the rest were male. So these were just to give you a an overview of the statistics in view of that activity, towards ensuring that youth played a critical role in the World Environment Day activity. Now, following those statistics, it will give you a clear idea as to the massive support for the POP week, and that any challenge at any point, just let me know. If you have any challenge at any point, just let me know, and I'll definitely bring us up to speed. So following the overview of the statistics, we continued further to say we had 28 coordinators who participated in the process, because 14 locations had 2 coordinators each who helped facilitate this process at their different locations, 14 females and 14 males. And then one vision was to celebrate the only one Earth, which is the theme, which was the theme of the World Environment Day, and the focal SDG was 13, SDG 13. So that was significant for us. SDG 13 was carried out by 28 coordinators who helped us to facilitate the 14 locations. And if we have 50 per location, that would tell you clearly 50 times, and that will give you the 700 young people that participated in that event at that time. Yes. So that is the overview of the statistics. So in conclusion, I think we cannot but say that we feel glad to be a part of the POP family, and all we'll just keep doing more climate action to addressing the climate crisis. And we are hoping that these young people who have been trained or who were part of the World Environment Day will cascade their activities and scale it up to ensuring that more young people hear about this process, and come next year, they should be able to carry out even more activities amongst more people. Thank you so much, everybody.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Mina. I would like to say that this is such a bomb blast. The rate of impact that you've been able to cause within the few days that we're able to make you conduct these activities, it's so big. And for starters, I would like to appreciate you for the initiative, the Sdgs Club initiative. I think it's something very crucial that we actually do need in Africa, given the fact that we are looking for more of impactful, career-oriented young people. So I'll go in straight away to the questions that I do have to ask, ma'am. I'll start with a breakdown of clarification. So from what I get, I do understand that the target group for all your activities were youth. Is that right?
Yes.
And in total, you're able to impact 700 youth directly. Is that
yes.
right?
And then the 28 coordinators.
28, so 728.
Yes.
Lives. Okay. And then would you please give me a breakdown of the stakeholders involved, in case you did have maybe, let's say, any teachers or community leaders. I just want a breakdown of the stakeholders that you involved in this planning program.
Okay, there were mainly young people. There were mainly young people in school youths. There were 50 per school. And then we had one location that was a community location. So that location had 50 young community people. So altogether, we had 50 from the community and then 650 from the schools. They were targeting, because the project targeted mainly in school youths.
Wow. Yes. Did you involve any other community leaders, local leaders in specific, in the program other than the youth that you worked with?
Local
Hello?
community leaders.
Yes,
yes,
local community leaders. Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay.
We had 2 leaders. We had 2 leaders for that center and 50 young people. So we had those 52 for a community called Alakaya.
Okay, okay, all right. Thank you so much. Also, I would like to know from your perspective what the gender inclusive report would look like for the program that you conducted. How were you able to like balance up female and male participation in the program?
Okay, so what we did is that we ensured that we had all female schools participating, as well as all male schools participating. So that gave it almost an equal chance. And then we had the mixed schools. So by the time you look at all round, you see that there was a fair distribution of gender, because we deliberately ensured that not even gender alone, gender and social inclusion. So we also ensured that the people with disabilities were also part of the process.
Yes. Thank you so much. And then I would like, from what you presented, you told us that your focus goal was SDG 13. But from what I see, I feel like there are quite a number of other SDGs that were involved in your program. Do you mind sharing them with us right now, or do you mind like texting me other SDGs that you focused on other than SDG 13?
Okay, for the POP project, it was SDG 13 for the POP project.
Okay.
SDG 13, yes, specifically for the POP project. But if it is about what we do with SDGs, there are different things that can be done. But for the POP, the POP project, it was focused on, climate action.
Yeah. If you focused on climate action as an SDG, but then from what I see, you also had capacity building, tree planting. So I feel like there are quite a number of SDGs that were related to the POP project that you carried out other than SDG 13. Like there were quite a number of them. So if you wouldn't mind like going through your report and then you just summarize with me, maybe SDG 4, SDG 13, SDG.
Okay, so if I want to do that, I can do that straight up. I can do that straight up if we want us to, look at other SDGs that were involved. SDG 4 is key because it's education. We focus on education. So SDG 4 is key. And then SDG 17 came to play because it was in partnership with all the stakeholders involved in the project. And then if you want to also look further, we also looked at, a lot in terms of clean energy as well, in some way. And so if we want to talk about that, we also ensure that we mainstreamed gender into the process. So 5 can come in. This is in response to your question to ensure that we captured the other SDGs that could be involved. So we captured 5, SDG 5, captured SDG 17, we captured SDG 7, captured SDG 4 because it's a school-based program for some, and then for the community end, we captured also the 17 for the community end. So I can say that these 5 other SDGs were involved in the process. We involved these SDGs in the course of the activity. And then if you want to also go further, that is what if you want to go further, we can also say we mainstreamed SDG 9 into it. SDG 9 in the sense that infrastructure innovations and then and our industry, in the sense that we had a lot in terms of technology. We use technology to spread the information about the club's activity that day. We use all the internet, all the social media, and all this comes under SDG 9 as well. So to me, I think we also touched base with 7 other SDGs, as I've mentioned.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mina. It's been a really brief but very insightful presentation. And I would like to thank you for the big range of impact. I would like to repeat again that you've caused during the time that you conducted your activities. And we really do look forward to keeping up with you and following up on the rate of youth impact and youth engagement that you are having in Africa, Nigeria, and we are willing to give a continuation platform for most of the young people that you brought into the move Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Mina. And we'll keep in touch on issues to do with your presentation. It's really great.
So you can visit www.club17africa.org, or you can visit www.ringos.com, or you can visit on the website Rivers Network of NGOs. Whatever it is, we are eager to continue this relationship with POP. And then I'm hoping that someday we could get any support. It could be technical, it could be financial, any support to scale up this activity and ensure that we build more emerging leaders. So please don't stop supporting us and encouraging us. I'm sure we'll do even better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we are absolutely available and present to see this push through. This is really big and it's really inspiring. And so just kindly requesting if you could share with me the contact information, either via WhatsApp or the chat here. I would really appreciate, but I think WhatsApp would do good because it would be in my phone. Yes. And then would like to thank each and everyone who has been able to watch this now or later on, and really hope that you'll be able to keep in touch with us and share your work, especially for the African team, just like Dr. Mina has done. I trust that it's going to inspire many, and we want to put this work outside there for many more to see. Thank you so much for sparing your time. I know you're a very busy person, but I really do appreciate the fact that you're able to give us a heads up today.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you, Pop.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mina. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.